we gotta do. I do want to talk about the loan shit a little bit. The loan shit definitely interesting. So if I can pull up the clip to show what everyone's referring to, but basically, Lone basically pressured someone to stage dive. Hold on. We doing the Juice World unreleased song tier list? No, we're not. That's a first time chatter too. Okay. So basically, Destroy Lonely pressured someone to jump off the stage, but yet again, like, I'll show the clip too, because the dude, like, what? He broke a rib, like a kidney, something else, bro. Like, a bunch of shit was going down, right? But like, if you're gonna jump on the stage wanting to stage dive, kind of gotta do it. Like, I gotta say another thing. I've seen the clip. It was a makeable jump. He just can't jump for shit. He doesn't have that long jump. He wasn't in long jump when he was in track and field. What's good, Ollie? So I'll pull up the clip right now. Let me find it real quick. Destroy Lonely. Good. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, I already found it. It was easy as fuck. Dude, hold on. Alright. Let me get myself situated. And yes, we will listen to Jackboy shit. If anyone talks about Juice WRLD in this chat, you will be timed out. I'm kidding, but holy shit. Okay, anyways. This is a clip that I'm referring to and everyone's talking about. Well, you can see him, like, scared as fuck. Like, he does not want to go. But, like, why are you here? Why are you on the stage? That's what I don't get. You know? He's like, okay, I'm gonna jump here. And then he kind of hesitates. He, like, looks of how far he has to jump. He's like, hype me up. He's literally like that. And then he goes in, and he's like, ah, shit. He gets a little concerned there. See, and then this is when, like, the pushing out. This is when people are saying, like, Destroy Lonely, attempted murder, and everything. Bro, y'all, this is like a smidge of what y'all should care about with Destroy Lonely. Y'all cared more about the begging clip of him losing aura than him beating his girl. So, the fact that this is not that bad, though. Like, he jumped on the stage. And then after, I know he felt this shit. Do you see him there? He's, like, in shock. The best way they can fly over, bro, and, like, it be all cool, is if Lone just pays the hospital bill. And just pays anything that needs to be taken care of. But he did get on the stage. I also want to give him the benefit of the doubt because this is an angle, and I truly don't know how far the jump was. But he did not get up. Like, he had no momentum. He had no real running start here. What was his plant like? That plant was so weak. Do you see how heavy he was going into that jump? No. You need to be heavy on your plant foot. You don't be heavy on the second foot you have. You go heavy on your plant foot to jump and get your distance. These arms wailing in the air, that's not going to do shit. What the fuck? Like, it just was not like a good attempt. This was makeable. I just don't think he had the hops for it. And I don't want to make fun of his weight or anything like that too, because he's like not in shape, but he's, I don't know. Like, I feel like he should have more jumps in this. He just maybe was extremely nervous getting up there with Destroy Lonely, but you got up on the stage. Like, you gotta expect the worst to happen. Like, bro, Destroyed Lonely could have actually been pissed as fuck that you jumped on his stage, and he could have slapped the shit out of you for getting on his stage. You know? He's like, okay, you want to stage dive? Then stage dive. Oh, you don't want to? But you got on the stage. You got it stage dive, right? I mean, if he wanted to be a so-called P word right here, he could have just realized, you know, he stuttered right here before jumping. He could have just, fuck it. Like, I'll just go off to the side and not try to jump. Because here's another thing with stage diving, bro. How reliant are you on people catching you? Because I can promise you, that shit's not going to happen all the time. You have to point in the crowd and be like, you got me? Like, you got me, right? Unless you're like 5'4", like Uzi, and can just jump and you're really light, right? But if you're like a bigger dude, I'll honestly say like this guy, like he's not like some teeny tiny guy. You got to point at someone and be like, you need to catch me. Because even if he did get over this, he could have just went straight to the ground. We've seen that happen so many times before. We've seen it happen. So just awful attempt. And everyone's kind of being on Destroyed Lonely about it. And I'm pretty critical when it comes to rappers doing some bullshit, especially treating their fans bad, you know? But this isn't that bad. Destroyed Lonely has literally beat his girl, okay? We should care more about that than this clip. But no, I'm usually very critical over rappers being douchebags and shit, but like, no, you got on his stage. You got on and interrupted his set. Like, you are waiting for the worst to happen. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be in the Super Bowl and rush the Super Bowl field not expecting to get hit sticked by Cam Chancellor, bro, in 2013. You know? Or the biggest hitter. Because, like, you're asking for it. You're interrupting the game, and it's going to cost you a bunch of money, and you're going to get banned for it. Like, doing this, I know it's a different culture with music and everything. There's always one of these people, though, you know, that wants to rush the stage and be, like, the spotlight of everything, right? But it's not a guarantee that the artist is going to fuck with it every single time, you know? Security might be on your ass, too, if the artist is not there. They might throw you off. They don't give a shit. So, that's my take on it. I don't know how y'all feel about the clip. I think the best thing that Lone can do is just pay the hospital bill, whatever it is, medical care, whatever the fuck, and this will brush over. But I just felt like it was a little bit kind of crazy that people were critical on him for it.